Good morning, everyone, and welcome into another edition of Whip Around here on W7. It is Tuesday, May 19th. I know it's a little bit outside, gray, overcast, a little gloomy. What's not gloomy? Wisconsin high school softball. The Stars were out last night. We are officially entering the final stretch of the regular season, and Monday night felt exactly like late May softball should feel. Pressure everywhere, conference races being decided, pitchers grinding through huge innings, teams fighting for momentum as we move into this last week, and multiple games that felt bigger than just regular season games. We had walk-offs, we had extra innings, monster strikeout totals, big time statement wins, and one absolutely electric showdown between Hamilton and Muskego that takes our top spot for tonight. So today we start by counting down the top 10 games of the night. Then we'll hit the home run club, the circle of dominance. Of course, we're going to make a quick stop into the Hard Luck Hotel, who's hot, and our honorable mention, and our who's that girl for Monday night's games. Let's whip around the state. Let's start with the top 10 games of the night. Number 10, Cedarburg 8, Grafton 1. Emily Johnson. How many times are we going to say this kid's name this year? I mean, she just does everything. She completely took over this game last night. She had a 3-run homer, she had 4 RBIs, and she had 10 strikeouts in the circle. I mean, that's an all-around performance. That she's just playing at a different level. I mean, she's playing high elite level softball right now, and everybody else is trying to keep up. Emily's having just an unbelievable season. Number 9, this was a big one last night. Medford knocks off Mosinee 5-1. Mosinee grabbed the lead early. Talon Jershely, the star, solo home run, but then Medford completely changed the game with a huge 5th inning. How many times are we going to say this kid's name? Riley Harabi struck out 12 and slammed the door after the early damage. Huge win for Medford. And, you hear sometimes, they're kind of an essential part of the state. I mean, are they really legit? I've seen them play. They are 100% legit. This team, I'll be honest, I'll be shocked if I don't see this team in Madison this spring. They are that good. Number 8, Jefferson knocks off Pewaukee. Bittersweet for me. I was supposed to go to Pewaukee last night as a guest for Jake Gould, who does all the Pewaukee broadcasts. Jake does a great job over at Pewaukee. Unfortunately, with some movement around the schedule, I wasn't able to make it, so I wasn't able to be there. But Jake, I appreciate the invitation and count me in for next season. Let's work out a Pewaukee game I can come to and be your guest. I was really looking forward to, honestly, what I was looking forward to the most? Just walking in, slapping on the headset and saying, what do I say? Not having any notes, not having any preparation. Don't have to do the setup. Don't have to worry about is the internet connected. None of that stuff, my problem. I was really looking forward to that. So we'll try it again next year. But anyway, in that game, Jefferson wins it 3-1. Very good game. Natalie Weber was outstanding for Jefferson. Complete game, 11 strikeouts. Also had a triple in the game. Runs hard to find all night long. Number 7, Beaver Dam knocks off Waunakee 5-4 in 9 innings. Waunakee battled all the way back from 4 runs down and tied the game late. Then Beaver Dam answered with a walk-off in the 9th. That's one of those emotionally exhausting games for players and coaches. Those 9-inning games are grueling games, and that one was for the top of the Badger Large, a big win for Coach Hines and Beaver Dam. Maddie Bryant, by the way, had a monster game for Beaver Dam, and as part of their win, she had 4 hits for the Golden Beavers. Maddie doesn't get a lot of the attention sometimes for that team, but she is a huge part of the success of Beaver Dam this year. So congratulations, Maddie. Congratulations, Beaver Dam, on a big win. Campbellsport bounces back. They beat North Fond du Lac 11-5. Maybe one of the most entertaining offensive games of the night. Ava Sabish, 3 hits, 2 doubles, and a home run. Also worth noting as part of our milestone moments, Sabish and Emma Moransky both joined the 40 hit club this season on the same night. Congratulations, Ava, and congratulations, Emma. North Fondy stormed back to tie the game before Campbellsport answered right away, and they get the win. Number 5, Brilliant, 5. Ron Colley won. Jocelyn Tam was dominant, 11 strikeouts, no walks, 3 RBI, ace level softball in May. Brilliant keeps looking dangerous. Number 4, Lamira, 14. St. Mary Springs, nothing. The Lions, the roar is out on Lamira. I'm telling you, this team is ready for postseason softball. They look completely locked in. Izzy Westfall, 3 hits. Trista Gassner, 3 hits. Haley Caspery had 3 hits and dominated in the circle. Lillian Christian struck out 7 in relief and drove in 3 runs. This team looks deep, balanced, and confident. You know, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I think that there's momentum that for these small schools, I think there's momentum that carries in from season to season. And if you don't think that basketball team making it to state this year isn't help fueling this softball team, you're wrong, because it absolutely is. And a lot of those kids that played on the basketball team play on the softball team. They got a taste of what the state tournament looks like. They want more. This Lamira team looks very, very dangerous right now. We'll see them on Wednesday, tomorrow, as they take on Random Lake, and I get to go have some of the best hamburgers in the state at the concession stand at Random Lake. I already cannot wait for that. Absolute best hamburgers and best brats. It's not even close. It's not even close. So I'm looking forward to seeing my friends from Random Lake and my friends from Lamira tomorrow. But hey, the hamburgers and brats are a close second. Let's not kid ourselves. Number 3. Well, you guys know the tune. I got a feeling the real Kimberly did stand up last night. One of the biggest statement wins anywhere in the state Monday night. Bella Elstead threw the shutout. Brecken Lutke delivered the offense with an RBI double and later a solo homer. Kimberly proved they can absolutely win pressure-packed, low-scoring games. They shocked Appleton North last night 3-0, and I think the real Kimberly did stand up. All right, congratulations, Papermakers. Big win for you guys. Number 2, we love our 1-0 games. This was another one, except this one went 11 innings. 11 innings in a 1-0 game. Trivers knocks off Valders 1-0. 11 innings, 1 run, 2 dominant pitchers refusing to blink. Anna Klein from Two Rivers, 18 strikeouts, 1 hit, complete game. Meanwhile, Megan Hokemer from Valders, over 10 innings, 13 strikeouts, no earned runs allowed. That's one of the best pure softball games we've seen all season long. The game of the night, no question. This game lived up to the billing. You guys ever see that? You see the trailer of a movie and you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be the best movie that ever made. And you go there and you're like, bleh. It was, you walk out, you're like, it was all right. I mean, didn't really like the time travel part of it. It was weird, how they went back in time and saw that. That was strange. I didn't really get that. There's always those parts of the movie you're like, what were they trying to even do there? I don't know. This game last night had everything. Hamilton beats Muskego 10-7, big swings, momentum changes last night, late drama. You love drama. 2 powerhouse teams throwing punches all night long. Hamilton got a huge performance from the headliner. Who else? Bitsy Palika. In fact, I think we just got a new nickname for Bitsy Palika, the headliner. She homered, drove in 3, and also battled through 7 innings in the circle while striking out 9. Hamilton exploded in the 5th inning. Abby McCauley delivered an RBI single. Ava Serembisky added another RBI hit, and Leah Bickler ripped a massive 3-run double. So you think, hey, this game's over, right? Not so fast. Muskego absolutely refused to go away. The Warriors nearly flipped the entire game in the 7th inning. Sydney Gauthier homered, Mallory Becker homered, Libby Kreil added a 2-run double, and suddenly Hamilton was hanging on for dear life. It's like the Great movie, right? The guy's hanging on the helicopter and they're flying over the cliff, and you're like, oh my gosh, is this guy going to be able to hang on? They hung on. Muskego proves how dangerous they are. We knew that already. We know that Muskego is a very, very good team, and we know Hamilton for sure they're an elite team. For entertainment value, pressure, and energy, this was the game of the night. Had the car crashes, the chase scene, the love story, all that stuff that you want in a really, really good movie, all wrapped up into one softball game. All right, quick break. When we come back, we'll visit the Home Run Club and so much more. You're watching Whip Around and Find Out. And of course, our show today and every day, sponsored by the Circle Tap in Denmark and Wonder Springs Golf Course in Greenleaf. And by the way, tonight, where are we going to be tonight, you guys? Denmark. Denmark tonight for Fox Valley Lutheran versus Denmark. It's the showdown. It's the battle we've waited for all season long. It's here. And what are we doing after the game? Circle Tap. So if you're in the area, want to pop over and have a beverage afterwards and chat about a little softball, yeah, I'm your dude. I'm going to be there. So stop at the Circle Tap tomorrow or tonight, Tuesday night after the game. I'll be there. I'm hoping we'll have maybe some coaches there as well, and we'll happy to chat with you. All right, quick break. We'll be back. Home Run Club coming up next. You're watching Whip Around and Find Out, presented by the Circle Tap in Denmark and Wander Springs Golf Course in Greenleaf. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to Marquette. We're going to have first day in Welcome to Marquette.
When you arrive ready for something good, you'll leave connected to something greater. Marquette University. Marquette University.
Well, it's not Friday yet, but we're getting there. You know what? I'm not anxious for Friday because that means the regular season's over and our little morning meetings are going to be coming to a close, which makes me very, very sad. I've really gotten attached to the show and hanging out with you guys in these early mornings. We are live again today, by the way, so if you'd like to join the conversation, of course, we'd love to have you. If there's anything that I don't hit on that you think is important that I know or that our viewers know, pop it in the comments so we can make sure we talk about it. All right, let's get to the Home Run Club. We'll open the doors, and who do we see right away? Well, of course, it's the headliner, Bitsy Palika herself. She homered in the game last night for Hamilton. Sydney Gauthier, Mallory Becker both homered during Muskego's big comeback last night. Emily Johnson's got like a VIP card in the Home Run Club. I mean, she like opens the doors. I mean, you walk in, remember Cheers in the 80s and 90s when they walk in and they all yell Norm, when Norm comes into the bar. That's Emily Johnson. Emily walks in and the whole place goes, Emily! She launched a 3-run homer for Cedarburg last night. Ava Sabish homered for Campbellsport. Gracie Schwartz also went deep for the Cougars. Brecken Liedke homered for Kimberly. Big win for Kimberly last night. Stella Lehman from Homestead hit not one, but 2 home runs in the first inning. Talon Jershely homered for Mosinee. Kendall Carley homered for Omro. Lily Dorr hit a go-ahead homer for Lake Mills. And Sophia Chapa from Almond Bancroft and Raya Sabalos homered back-to-back on our game last night at Almond Bancroft. That was high energy seeing those girls go back-to-back homers last night. Ceballos hit one down the left field line. It just snuck over the fence. Chapa, that baby was long gone. It wasn't even close. A loaded home run club last night. Okay, now it's time for the Circle of Dominance. We go into the circle. You got to start with Anna Klein from Two Rivers, 11 innings, 1 hit allowed, 18 strikeouts and a win. Maya Butinas from Badger, 10 innings, 15 strikeouts. Bella Elstead from Kimberly, complete game shutout against Appleton North. That is unbelievable. Natalie Weber from Jefferson, 11 strikeouts in a complete game win. Jocelyn Tam from Brillion, 11 strikeouts and no walks. Riley Harabi from Medford, 12 strikeouts. Janelle Youngbeck from Mayville, 10 strikeouts. I'm so happy to see that, you guys. Mayville's had a really tough season. I'm glad we can celebrate something for Mayville this year. It's been a tough go for those ladies, and I just give them all the credit in the world because they keep hanging in there. They keep showing up day after day, and that gets hard. It gets deflating after a while. So I'm really glad to see. Nice job, Janelle Youngbeck, getting 10 strikeouts last night. Allison Pajaski from Marathon, 6 no-hit innings and 12 strikeouts. They're a team, I'm telling you, in central Wisconsin, you want to keep an eye on that Marathon team. They're better than you think. They really are. They could make some noise in this postseason. They beat Almond Bancroft earlier this year. I believe they beat Pacelli or hung with Pacelli. I may be wrong on that, but I do know they beat Almond Bancroft. Watch out for Marathon. They may surprise some people. And, of course, Bitsy Palika deserves mention, too, for grinding through 7 innings in one of the biggest games of the night. Let's see. Let me check the comments. Jenna Dore, it looks like Lily got RBI number 41 on the season. Holy smokes, Lil. That's a nice job for Lake Mills last night. I believe, if I remember, Lake Mills pulled out a nice win last night for the L-Cats. And I think I even mentioned on our broadcast last night that Lake Mills may be starting to figure some things out here late in the season. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on them. But congratulations, Lily Dore, 41 RBI on the season. All right, now it's time. I know, but we got to go there. Okay. Oh, what do we got tonight? The Hard Luck Hotel. No vacancies. Let me put it that way. That baby is packed and stacked. Valders gets the presidential suite tonight. Megan Hokemer threw over 10 innings, allowed no earned runs, struck out 13, and still lost 1-0 in 11 innings against Two Rivers. At the Hard Luck Hotel, Valders got the room directly next to the elevator. Elkhorn. Big win Saturday for the Elks. By the way, it shouldn't be Elk, but they're the Elks. So big win for the Elks on Saturday. They beat Kewaskum. They battled with Badger for 10 innings in one of the best games of the night. Maddie Wall gave Elkhorn every chance to win before Badger walked it off in the 10th. Elkhorn checks into the Hard Luck Hotel and found out the vending machine only takes exact change. Oh, God, that's frustrating. Wanakee erased a 4-run deficit against Beaver Dam and tied the game late before losing 5-4 in the 9th inning. Wanakee's stay at the Hard Luck Hotel includes lukewarm coffee and a TV remote, missing the batteries. Muskego nearly pulled off one of the wildest comebacks of the night, yay, maybe the season. Down big late, the Warriors exploded in the 7th inning behind home runs from Sydney Gauthier and Mallory Becker, plus a 2-run double from Libby Cryle, but Hamilton survived. Muskego arrived at the Hard Luck Hotel and discovered The pool is closed for maintenance. Ugh. Marshall piled up 13 hits against Lake Mills. Carly Checky had 4 hits. Kennedy Weisensell had 3 hits. And somehow Marshall still lost 6-4. Marshall checked into the Hard Luck Hotel tonight and realized the continental breakfast ended 5 minutes ago. Moseny got an early homer from Talon Jershely and solid offensive production throughout the night. But Medford's 5th inning completely flipped the game. Moseny's room at the Hard Luck Hotel comes with an air conditioner that sounds like a lawnmower. Oof. Tough night in the Hard Luck Hotel. All right, let's check the comments. All right, Melinda Weisensell, Kennedy Weisensell, we just talked about her too. Kennedy reached 100 career hits, went 3 for 4 with a double. Melinda, bad news. Thursday, I'm actually had to make a change because of a late season makeup. Earlier season makeup. I'll actually be at Fox Valley Lutheran on Thursday to do Winnebago Lutheran Academy and FVL. So apologies. I'm really glad that we got to do the game though with Kennedy earlier this season at Deerfield. But apologies for that. All right. Okay, let's get into who's hot. Well, you know Lamira. We talked about Lamira already. The Lions playing complete softball right now. Kimberly heating up after shutting down Appleton North. You know, they're back. Kimberly's standing up. They're ready to go for the postseason. Hamilton picked up one of the biggest wins of the night against Muskego. Brilliant continues stacking wins behind Jocelyn Tam. Watch out for this Brilliant team. They may be this year's Mishicot, maybe. You know, they don't have Kieran Sanford, I know that, but Jocelyn Tam is pretty darn good. Brilliant, we may see Brilliant in June. I mean, it is very possible. Campbellsport showed toughness after North Fondy battled back in the game, and Medford just keeps building momentum behind Riley Harabi. She is really special and having a really amazing senior year. Okay, time for our Who's That Girl segment as we're running out of time here. Let me bring it up. Okay, let's start with our honorable mentions. Anna Klein, 2 Rivers, 11 innings, 1 hit allowed, 18 strikeouts, one of the best pitching performances we've seen all season. Bitsy Palika, the headliner, huge homer, 3 RBI, 7 innings in the circle, 9 strikeouts. Jocelyn Tam, brilliant, 11 strikeouts, no walks, 3 RBIs, ace level softball. Ava Sabish, Campbellsport, 3 hits, 2 doubles, and a home run, and a huge offensive night in a big conference game. Also, Maddie Bryant from Beaver Dam, honorable mention. Bryant delivered in one of the wildest games of the night as Beaver Dam survived Wanakee 5-4 in 9 innings. She had 4 hits and gave Beaver Dam quality at-bats in a game packed with pressure from start to finish. But tonight, your winner, she's been the bridesmaid many times. Tonight, she gets the spotlight. It is going to be Emily Johnson from Cedarburg. 3-run homer, 4 RBIs, 10 strikeouts. That's domination in every phase of the game. Congratulations, Emily Johnson, for Monday, May 18th games. You are Who's That Girl. Great job by all of our nominees last night, and looking forward to more tonight as we start wrapping up this season. That's going to do it for us. Whew. Postseason's getting closer, you guys. Every inning matters more. Every game feels bigger. Monday night gave us a glimpse of intensity that's coming over the next few weeks. Check in with us tonight. The big game, Denmark, Fox Valley Lutheran, 4:05 on air, 4:30 first pitch. Keep your scores, highlights, milestones, and nominations coming. We want to keep recognizing kids. The brackets are out for divisions 2 through 5, so you can go to the WIA website and see those now. Division 1 will be later this week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I'm Gary Whipperman. You've been watching Whip Around and Find Out, presented by the Circle Tap in Denmark and Wonder Springs and Golf Course in Greenleaf. Have a great day.